So some more comments. Sisyphean Existence 8955 says the following: thank me for not imposing the burden of a recurrent series of needs and wants, in addition to a lifelong lottery of risks of harms, ranging from the trivial to the truly terrible, in conjunction with an instinct for self-preservation that will hold the being created hostage to life, and to not allow an easy escape from this pointless and inconvenient interruption of non-existence. Oh, well, it was nothing. Yeah. So we'll also go Anna-PC4LH says, in the 50s and 60s, the Catholic Church had a rule that artificial birth control was not allowed. I was born into one of those dysfunctional, oversized families that eventually collapsed. Today, we're progressing, thankfully, and hopefully we could think about the unborn child that did not ask to be born into this mess.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the three cults. That's the third cult on the earth, the big cults.
What's that?
The three pronatalist cults that masquerade as religion.
Sorry, just say that again.
Yeah, the three pronatalist cults that masquerade as religion, the three big ones: Judaism, Islam, and Catholicism. Those are the three. And that answers in another way, the commenter who said, it's a shame or something, it's a tragedy that all the prophets and everyone, it's all just a big conspiracy. They're not real at all, for sure. Just have a look at the three big religions, the three of them. The Judaism, Islam, and Catholicism, they're all pronatalist. They're heavily, passionately pronatalist. So it shows that they're anti humanity. It's against humanity. That's why I said the only person you can quote is Jesus, really, because he kind of inferred that it's not a suitable condition for humans to be in by saying that the kingdom of heaven is not here, and I am not from here. You see, so he's indicating that he wasn't happy with the situation here. This is not a world to bring children into. He shouldn't be here, nor should anyone else. You see, but other than that, they're big three. They're heavy promoters of procreation. So they've got to be satanic, really. They've got to be, as the Gnostics said. See, when they attacked Christianity, they said, no, it says your God is the devil. Your God is the devil. See, when they were addressing these religions, your God, if you believe in a God that believes in procreation, it must be the devil. It's got to be. So it follows.
Yeah, I mean, we've covered this briefly in another podcast, but I want to just reiterate that idea that the Bible says that, Adam and Eve were in this garden and they were told not to eat of the tree, which is, I mean, again, I'm just going to bring this up. Like, they were told supposedly by this creator God who knows everything, not to eat from the tree, knowing that they were going to eat from the tree, right? Because it was irresistible, like sex is irresistible. Yeah, right. So he told them not, he created sex, and then he told them don't have it, right? And then when they had it and he knew they were going to have it, he said, right, that's it. You're going to be punished, you and all of your descendants going to be punished with terrible pain in birth, and you're going to be slave to your husband, and your husband's going to have to work like a dog. And then apparently, later on in Genesis, it says, go be fruitful and multiply and fill up the world with all your children. So how can that be anything but dark, right? If they're going to be punished, then surely you shouldn't have children so that they don't have to do all that stuff. It's very simple, but God told them to and look what happened to the children.
Cain and Abel, the one that...
Cain and Abel, exactly, immediately. So there you go. There you got the example. Terrible from the off. So what kind of God would do that? I just don't understand how anybody can worship a deity that
any deity that sanctions it must be satanic. It must be. That's why Jesus, again, going back to Jesus,
I don't know if satanic, I'd use a different word. I would say it's because satanic's got religious.
Yeah, but it's good.
It's got religious.
Because what does it mean when you break it down? Absolute evil.
Evil.
There it is.
It's evil.
So it's right to use that word. Once you know what it means, that's why I'm using it with intention.
Okay.
So it invokes that. It's heinous. It's the heights of heinousness. That's what it is, bringing a child into this world to suffer, for sure, when there's no need to. That's the heights of heinousness, is evil. And any deity that would promote that, by definition, must be Satan, must be satanic, must be evil, must be absolutely sadistic. That's another word you can use.
Yes.
If you want. See, if you don't want the religious connotation, which I don't mind using because I know what it means. It means the two of them are the same. Sadistic, satanic, the same thing. Exactly the same. Evil.
Yeah.